Alright, welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're gonna change it up a little bit. Instead of grinding for bass here in the wintertime, we're gonna go after some trout. I still love to trout fish. I still love to troll for trout. And I've always found that after a good rain, the trout seem to bite pretty good. So it rained all day yesterday. It's not supposed to rain today. Cross our fingers. So figured we'd get out here and troll for a couple hours. It's Sunday, first trip of 2024, and the Niners have a first round bye in the playoffs. So I figured instead of watching football, I'm going to come out here and try to catch some fish for a couple hours. And we'll take you guys along for that. If you're new here, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me some comments if you find this kind of stuff interesting. All right, let's get to it. Let's catch some fish. Appreciate it. All right, we're gonna start out going this way. Saw another boat at the ramp, and he went up under the bridge, which that's where I'm gonna eventually end up. But for now, we're gonna roll up to this point this way, and then turn around and troll coming back. With that, we got a frit side on that one. We're going to troll this shad wrap on the other one. Some big marks down there on the bottom. Right on, we got a fish. We got something. This feels good too. What is it? It's on the frit side, so could be a bass, could be a trout. Oh, it's a big bass. Big bass. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yes, sir. Look at this spotted bass. This might be my PB spot right here. Look at that bad boy. 18 1/4. All right, let's see what this thing weighs. £3, 3.5 pounds. All right, let's let it go. All right, well, that's a great start to the morning. We weren't even really out here to target bass. Of course, we brought stuff to catch bass, but this little frit side, trolling that frit side, that was a nice spotted bass. I feel a little nick in the line though, so I gotta retie. Dang it. Right in the same area where I caught that other spotted bass, I just lost a big one. And I didn't have the front camera running, but got the back camera going. It'll catch that strike. It was a good strike. I was looking at the pole on the right side and heard something and looked back, and this pole was going nuts. I might have to just go back to that spot and chuck around this crankbait, because I seem to be getting hit in that same area. Maybe if I just go over there and just make a bunch of casts, maybe throw the A-rig around over there too. I might try that on the way back. Unreal. Wow. So apparently this whole time my back camera has not been running. Well, that's very discouraging. Very, very discouraging. Oh, so many GoPro issues. Well, I'm gonna troll back up to this spot. I'm gonna troll past it. If I don't get anything on the troll, I'm gonna come back and make some casts in the area, and then if we don't catch anything, we're gonna troll up the bridges. We got another one. Another good fish too. What is it? It's another big bass. It's another big bass. Another chunky spot. Holy smokes. This one's bigger than the other one. I gotta get all this stuff out of the net. This one's definitely heavier than the last one. Let's see what it measures. Same thing. Well, this one's only 18, but I know this one weighs more. It's a lot heavier. Well, it's not that much heavier. 365. All right, let's let this one go too. There she goes. Well, I didn't fully intend to come out here and bass fish, but I've now caught 2 3-pound spotted bass trolling through this area, same area. So I wonder if it's just holding a bunch of bass in here. So we're gonna try chucking around this A-rig for a minute. All right, well, let's try trolling again. Okay, we're gonna troll up to the bridge and we're gonna turn around. We're gonna troll back one more time. Made some casts in the area with the crankbait. Didn't get bit. Threw an A-rig around, didn't get bit. So I don't know what the difference is with trolling, other than maybe it's just staying down in that zone consistently. Maybe the bass is following it for a little bit of time and before committing to it. I don't know. I don't know why trolling's working and casting isn't. I didn't even actually come out here targeting bass, so see if we can pick up a few trout as well. Already another one. Just started trolling. And it's another good fish. I don't know why the trolling is working. I was just casting in the same area. Yeah, another bass too. This is, oh snap. All right, I think this is a smallmouth. All right, looks like we got a small, ouch. Looks like we got a smallmouth now. Let's get this guy out of the net. All right, there's definitely bass holding up in this area. I don't know why I can't catch them casting. I don't know if that's a smallmouth or maybe a mean mouth. It's definitely got some smallmouth colors, but kind of looks like a spotted bass, so I'm not real sure. All right, let's let it go. Like I said, I came out here to trout fish, but if the bass are biting and I can catch them trolling, why stop? I was also gonna go upriver, but again, the fish are right here. Why leave? 2 more for a limit. See if we can pick that up. The first time I ever caught a limit of bass trolling. All right, well, they are feeding today, and it's fun when they are. Got another one right off that boulder that I just went over, I think. That's number 4. Come on, close your mouth. All right, number 4, a little 14-incher. The weird thing is like, I'm not really seeing them on the graph through here. I mean, like, this is basically what the graph is looking like. But every time I go through this pass, I get a fish, or at least a strike. One more keeper size for a limit on the day. That's a pretty solid winter day. I'll take that for January fishing. And it's really not that cold today either, so it's kind of just a nice day all around. Well, this is a first for me. I think that's a squawfish. Slimy stuff. All right, slimy thing. I was putting a mark on my graph where that tree was, and that fish hit. I don't know. Never caught one of those before. Thing was slimy. Wonderful. I didn't even have that on the front camera, and the back camera probably didn't pick it up, at least not the footage that you would be able to see. But I just hooked into one of those squawfish, but this one was probably about 8 or 9 pounds, and it made quite the mess here. Started rolling in the net like a striper would. It wouldn't even fit in my net. I had it in the net for a second, just the head of it, and then it popped out and started to pull my fishing pole into the water, so I had to make sure I had that, and then it got off, which I'm okay with, because those things from that first one I caught, the thing was slimy and nasty, and it would have been flopping all over the place in this boat. So it's probably a good thing I didn't land it. But it was a fun fight. Too bad I don't have it on the front camera. All right, well, that's gonna wrap it up. Day didn't quite go like I had planned, but I'll take it, man. It was a good day out there on the water. Came out, you know, with the intention of trolling for trout, catching some trout. But I'll take a couple 3-pound spotted bass and a couple other bass. And you know, I'm not sure I caught that big fish on camera. I caught a really big squawfish, I think they are. It's either a squawfish or a Sacramento pike minnow. I'm not 100% positive on that. Never caught those out here at this lake before. But the second one, I got the first one on camera, but the second one was like 3 to 4 times bigger. It barely would fit in my net. I was struggling to get it in the net. It was kind of pulling my fishing pole into the water, and I was concerned about that, and it ended up getting away. And then come to find out, I wasn't even recording with the front camera, and I was having issues with the back camera. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. It's a brand new camera, so I'm not sure I got any footage of it. But if I had to guess, it was probably about 9 to 10 pound squawfish, whatever they are. But I had a fun day. I got to get wrapped up here and get back to the house, but I appreciate you coming along for this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll catch you on the next one. Appreciate all the support. See ya.